Hello, my internet friends. I heard that Britney Spears is really wanting to perform at the Super Bowl next year. And this isn't just a rumor. In fact, according to reports, Britney, her team, has met with people at the NFL and has met with advertisers and has met with people involved with the Super Bowl to be the halftime show performer. Now, I love Britney Spears. I am a huge Britney Spears fan. And I think that her doing the Super Bowl halftime show is an awful idea. Oh my God. I am worried and concerned for her. I mean, yes, Britney has gotten a lot better. Happy about that. But she's nowhere near where she used to be 10 years ago, 11 years ago, 12 years ago, more than 10 years ago. In 2007, Britney was not in a great place. But to perform at the Super Bowl, you have to be at the top of your game. And unfortunately, Britney is not. I say that with love. I mean, Britney, less than a year ago, performed at the MTV Video Music Awards. Remember that? She performed with G-Eazy, her single Make Me, which unfortunately disappeared very quickly. And it wasn't a bad performance. It was good-ish, good enough. It was passable. It wasn't embarrassing. You could tell that she worked hard at it, but that was also just 3.5 minutes. The Super Bowl is close to 15 minutes, and it's live. Anything could go wrong. You need to be at the top of your game, and you need to be hungry. Britney doesn't have what she used to have, and she's not hungry for it. I'm actually really shocked that she wants to perform at the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be mad if she was a special guest during somebody's set. Like, oh my God, wouldn't it be amazing if Justin Timberlake performed at the Super Bowl? He would kill it. Guaranteed results. But Justin may be blocked from ever performing at the Super Bowl again after the Janet Jackson Nipplegate drama. So now that he's out of the equation, you know whom I would love to see perform at the Super Bowl this coming year? Pink. Here's a little tidbit, some tea. I hear that Pink is going to be dropping a new single this fall. And she's currently playing a few shows across the U.S., like 5 shows in total, I think. She's performing in Southern California in September, I think, somewhere in La Jolla or San Diego. I'm going to try to make it to that. Hopefully I can. And Pink, some more tea. Pink has been asked to perform at the Super Bowl before. And I say this with love. She's turned it down in the past for whatever reasons she may have. But Pink is towards the end, I think, of her career as being a relevant artist. And I say that with love. She's very close to being a legacy act. I mean, Pink has been around for 2 decades, since the late 90s. So that's a long-ass time. I mean, Celine Dion is not relevant musically anymore, but she's still a superstar and still legendary. I mean, maybe Celine could do the Super Bowl. I don't know, but I would love to see Pink do the Super Bowl now because she's got a new album that's going to be coming out, I think, 3rd quarter. The timing would be perfect, and she's still a relevant artist. So I would love for Pink to do it while she's a relevant artist and not a legacy act. Not to say she can't do it in the future, but I would prefer for her to do it now. And the timing would be amazing. So those are my thoughts on that. Also, today, drama with Donald Trump Jr. and those emails. And that poor guy, he did not get the smarts in the family. He released his own emails today where he basically confirmed to everybody that he was made aware of the fact that Russia was working to get his dad elected and that Russia was meddling in our election. And he responded, I love it. And he took a meeting. And then a month later, after the meeting in June of 2016, in July of 2016, during a TV interview responding to Hillary Clinton's assertions of Russian meddling in our election, he called it phony. If you're gonna lie, at least be good at it. In the words of Selena Gomez, don't be a bad liar. Moral of the story, Hillary is right. But her emails, But his emails, wouldn't that be something if Trump was finally brought down by emails? I mean, I don't really have hope. I don't think it's realistic to expect that Donald Trump is going anywhere. I don't. I'm not an idiot. He is fucking here to stay. And you know what? I think Donald Trump is going to stay for 2 terms because America is that divided. But you know what? Our country hasn't totally exploded yet. We have an amazing checks and balances system, and America is far greater than Donald Trump gives us credit for, and America will withstand anything. But the great moral of the story is, no matter how unqualified the person is in the White House, we will persevere. So, having said that, Dwayne The Rock Johnson has filed paperwork to potentially run for the presidency in 2020, and I'm all for it. I think Dwayne The Rock Johnson, with no experience, like Donald Trump had no experience, would make a far greater and unifying president than Donald Trump. I would consider voting for him if I believed that his points of view aligned with mine on the things that I view important. The fact that he doesn't have experience doesn't bother me that much. I'm not saying I'm going to vote for him, but hey, Donald Trump's been in the White House now, 6 months and plus, and we're alive. He couldn't be any worse than Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump has now set the bar way low for the presidency. So, The Rock 2020, let's do it. Okay, also, Lindsay Lohan's brother, Mike Lohan, got married this past weekend. Mike Lohan said I do, and both of his hot messes of parents showed up. That's right, Dina Lohan was there and Michael Lohan was there. But Lindsay was MIA. And it's not like she's real busy these days. She's basically just on permanent vacation all over Europe. And it did not appear to be an elopement. So Lindsay had time to plan to show up at that wedding. If I were Lindsay's brother, she would be dead to me. Why? What's the excuse? How could you not show up at your own brother's wedding when your hot messes of parents showed up? Speaking of hot messes, the video for Shia LaBeouf getting arrested in Savannah, Georgia over the weekend has been made public, and this is so bad. If you haven't seen the video of Shia's arrest for public intoxication, let me read to you in his own words what he said. And I quote, "You got to an officer of color, quote, you got a president don't give a fuck about you and you stuck in a police force that don't give a fuck about you, so you want to arrest what? White people who give a fuck? Who ask for a cigarette? I came up to you trying to be nice, you stupid bitch. I came up to you asking for a cigarette, you dumb fuck. Why would I ask for a cigarette if I was racist, you stupid bitch? I was asking for a cigarette, you said no. I said word, and then you arrested me, you dumb fuck. They got cameras everywhere, you dummy. I got more millionaire lawyers than you know what to do with, you stupid bitch." The shit that comes out of people's mouths. If I ever got arrested, I would be crying and begging, please, please, I've got children at home. My mother is so ashamed of me. This can't happen, please. I'll do anything, please. I wouldn't be antagonizing the person arresting me. Maybe if I'm really, really nice, they won't arrest me. But no, not Shia LaBeouf. He straight up got all racial and stupid. I mean, he clearly has a lot of problems, but why does Shia LaBeouf still have a career, even though just a few months ago he also had a similar incident in a bowling alley and he's been arrested many times? Why does Shia still have a career in Hollywood and Lindsay Lohan doesn't? And finally, I am prescient. If you don't know what that word means, Google it. But everybody should know what prescient means. I'm intuitive. I'm pretty psychic. A few days ago, I said I'm done with Iggy Azalea, and now it seems that Iggy Azalea's label is done with her too. Hashtag deceased. Iggy Azalea took to Twitter to reveal that her album that is coming out in a while's time, I don't even know when, I didn't focus on that, but her album is pretty much over and it's not even out yet. Iggy's label has decided that they are not going to release any more singles from her album. She's already come off 3 flop singles, Team, Mo Bounce, and Switch. You probably don't know any of those singles. Sorry, Iggy's done. I can't believe she made that public. Like, that's also not kosher because if she's going to try to get another label may be weary of signing her in the future for fear of her being so public about any internal drama. Oh well, I'm done with Iggy ... as a musician because she collaborated with Azalea Banks for her upcoming album Digital Distortion, which is going to flop. But Iggy Azalea is a nice person. I don't see any maliciousness in her heart, and I wish her well in TV. I think she could have a future in television, and I hope that she pursues that, and I hope that she gets success in that field, because I think she's likable. I do. I like Iggy Azalea, even though I'm done with her as a musician. That's it. Now is your time for any of you watching this live to ask me a question or two. I want to make this really interactive after I get everything out of my mouth. So, do any of you have any questions? If you had a question before, maybe I missed it. I'm just going to scroll down and see. Wow, fudge. All right. Oh, no. Here we go. Swipe left. There we go. Here we go. Thank you for sharing this, Richie Star. What else? Thank you, Monique Lewinsky. Hey, Thomas Connors. Marina and the Diamonds for the Super Bowl? Never. But I love Marina. I love Paramore. Ooh, that's a great suggestion for the Super Bowl, Leanne. Rihanna would be amazing as well, Alex Johnson. But Rihanna has a long time left to be a relevant artist. Pink is towards the end of her relevancy phase, I think. Nicki Minaj for the Super Bowl? Hell no. Diana Ross. Ooh, Samo. I love that real old school suggestion. Where does she live, Karen De La Guerra? Bieber has not done it, Anna. I guess he would be a good choice. Drake. Ooh, another great suggestion. Samo, Celine is not relevant just because of her age. Music is very ageist, unfortunately. Celine won't get played on the radio, but Pink may still. What else? Oh, Valerie, good question, and I'll end on this note. The Rock is going to run as an independent, and I wish more people ran as independents, because then we really would get to know them and what they stand for, and not just, oh, I think I like them because they're a Republican, or oh, I think I like them because they're a Democrat. I'm over the fucking two-party system. I like to think I'm evolved enough to vote for a smart person. And not every Republican is against gay rights. Most are, but not everyone. Not every Republican is pro-life. Most are, but not everyone. We gotta evolve. Everybody should just be a fucking independent. So this independent woman says, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Love ya.